I just saw your message, Lonnie. So I'm guessing that you're probably not on just yet. And the reason I tagged you is because I know that you usually jump on. So I thought, well, if I tag you, then at least you're going to be able to see that I'm actually jumping on and doing some crazy. So I've been, one of the things that I shared yesterday when I did the, my final 30 days of gratitude with the gratitude cards was that it's like, oh, now what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. And so I have been trying to figure out, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? So what I decided that I'm going to do is jump on and just have some ramblings. So, oh, there's a mess back there. Oh, there's a jar that fell over. I don't know where it is. Hey, Lonnie. So I knew you would join me. So one of the things that I decided that I was going to do is just jump on and just ramble. And so with people like Lonnie and whoever else decides to jump on, I'm just going to ramble. So I don't know how long I'm going to ramble for. I don't know what topic I'm going to ramble about. I don't know what else that I'm going to do. But one of the things that I did do, though, is that I pulled a card from the Notes of Abundance. And I didn't really know what I was going to, like I said, I'm just rambling. So I don't really know what it is that I was going to do. I really didn't have a plan. I don't have a plan. And so whenever I'm actually jumping on for one of these, I'm really, truly not going to have a plan. I'm just shutting these down so that they're not distracting me. And so you ramble well. Yeah, sometimes I do. So sometimes I just keep talking and talking and talking. And so when I'm here by myself, most of the time, that's kind of one of the things that happens. And so one of the things that I've noticed is that I spend a lot of time alone doing a lot of like really just a lot of things. And so getting things ready, getting things done. But today, one of the things that I've noticed is that I am so scatterbrained that it's not even funny. So I was talking with Brooke and she was talking about something that she wanted to know, or I don't even remember what it was that she was doing. And that's truly how scatterbrained I am today. And so one of the things that she said is, so what she had said, and I was typing something at the same time, and usually I can type doing whatever it is that I'm doing, not all the time unless I'm like really concentrating on something. You're crying. Why are you crying? Oh, because I'm scatterbrained today. So so what I told, so I was typing away and Brooke said something. And when she said something, I actually started to type what she said. And I'm like, yeah, nope, that's definitely not what it is that I'm wanting to do. So, but it's, the auction is awesome. I know, isn't it like so cool? And so I can't take 100% credit for it. I didn't really know what it is that I was going to do, or that Brooke and I were going to do, or how we were going to do something for Mother's Day. But we really wanted to be promoting something that was actually going on in the shop. And so it was like, okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to do a draw? Are we going to do? And then it's like, nope, let's do an auction on one big item. So we do have like one huge item that is up for grabs. It's over $600 value. And so you've probably seen it on my page because I've shared it from the Divine Crystal Healing Shop. And so, but it is, and it's not everything, it's not from every business that's in the shop, but we took a little bit of different ones. Me on Gifts Day something. Who else is here? Me on Gifts Day something. I don't know what that means. So who else is here? Me on Gifts Day something. I don't know what that means. So you're really going to have to clarify because I have no clue what that means. So anyway, but yeah, so like it's a really cool package, and it's got a whole lot of goodness in it for a mom for Mother's Day. So the value is over $600, and it's from different people that Brooke has in the shop. And so yeah, pretty cool. And so that jar on the floor looks like a running shoe, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm going to get it. I don't know where it fell from or why it's there, but it's there. It has, it's a mason jar that used to have chaga in it, and now it's empty, and for whatever reason, in my office, and it has paper towel in it. I don't know. So truly, truly ramblings. So what I decided to call these little chat gals day, me on gals day something. Yeah, I still don't get it. Poop say. I still don't get it, Lonnie. So who else is here? Me on gals day something. Poop say. I don't know. I don't know what that means. No clue. So whoever else's eyeballs here, can you help me decipher what poor Lonnie's trying to tell me? Because I have no clue. And so anyway, I decided that I was going to actually call it Ramblings of a Crazy Person. And definitely not politically correct. And I know that. But it really is like when we have those days that we're just crazy. We're just feeling kind of woo out of there, not really sure what it is that's going on. And so I don't know what these days are going to look like. I don't know what these chats are going to look like, but I do know that I really am missing people. And so, and I know I'm not the only one who's missing people, but I'm really, truly missing people. So yes, I have the close people that are around me that are technically live with me, even though they don't really live with me. But like I've got some contact with some people, but it's not the same. So so I have contact with Casey and Brooke because they're in the building, and then I have contact with Sheldon because he's in my house. Come on, gals, say something. There were 4 eyeballs. Oh, okay. I'm like, who else is here? Me on gals day something. So you were actually trying to say, come on, gals, say something. There were 4 eyeballs. Now I get it, but I didn't get it. I had no clue what it is that you're trying to say. Bonjour, mademoiselle Diane, Madame Diane. So yeah, that was, I'm like, what? I don't get it. So I wonder if anybody else was able to decipher that before you actually were able to type it. Oh my God, yes. I miss our gals. And so when we're able to open things up again, then we are going to we're gonna have some sort of party. I don't know exactly what it is that we're gonna be doing, but we're definitely gonna have some gathering going on. So I think definitely around the fire, because hopefully when things open up, we can actually have a fire. Because I really miss our sacred fires, and we haven't been able to have any for different reasons over the winter months. It was not very easy for us to be able to have them. So I think we had one sacred fire over the entire winter. Not that I stay outside very long in the wintertime around a sacred fire. We typically just do our full moon dancing circle and then do everything else inside. But we still normally gather at least once a month. And so for different reasons, we haven't been able to. And so even last year, like we had, it was either raining or we were under fire ban or like a whole bunch of different things. And now that spring is here, obviously we can't do that right now because the yard is obviously all full of water. And so my mayor has informed us that she's got a pool in her backyard. And that's where we actually hold our fires. Yes. Party. Yes. Gert's puddle. Yeah, she's definitely got a puddle. It takes up most of the backyard. And that happens every spring. So like that part there is not a big deal, but yes, looking forward to going back to the center. I so miss people being here, and so it's definitely not the same. And one of the things that I've found a little bit even more challenging is with the challenges that I've had with the internet stuff, which I think is resolved. I think things are good. I think things are good now with the new box. They have changed the modem, and that seems to be working. Sheldon's given me his computer, so that's helped as well. But now, and I changed with the new camera, and so like that seems to be working here at my desk. But that means that I'm not able to be in my meditation room. So I need to come up with a new plan for being able to have that conversation, having meditations. And so even Qigong, doing Qigong at my desk is definitely not the same. We can distance at the puddle. Let's go. Yeah, it might be a little cold and wet. We definitely need our rubber boots. And because even my yard's pretty wet. And excuse me, but I definitely don't have the same kind of puddle that she has. But there's one puddle that is over by my driveway that we have that same puddle every single year. And oftentimes we end up with ducks in that puddle. So it's actually kind of cool. So, but yeah, really looking forward to being able to get out. And I think that it's supposed to be nice all weekend. And so with it being nice all weekend, I may decide to go for a walk and just try and get some physical exercise outside now that it's warmer. So we'll see. You're doing a great job. Thanks, Jan. But yeah, so like I said, I was jumping on every day for that gratitude, for the gratitude challenge. And then when it was coming to an end yesterday, it was like, oh, and even before it was actually coming to an end, I knew that it was coming to an end. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? Every day I jump on for at least a couple of minutes just to say, hey, and so, and share a message. And so, like I said, when I first started coming on today, as I was trying to figure out what am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to jump on and ramble. So whether I do it every day or not, that part I don't know. And whether I pull a card or not, I have no idea. Or whether I read an excerpt from a book, or if there's a quote, or I have no idea. I really have no idea. So, and like I said, I don't know if these are going to be every day. I don't know that they're going to be every day at the same time. I have no clue, because they really truly are going to be ramblings of a crazy person. So, which is me. So I'm a little bit crazy sometimes. So one of the things that I actually thought was really cool is that I've been watching, not intentionally, because I've just been getting things kind of organized and set up and moving. And one of the things that I thought was really cool is that I have been working on losing some weight. And so, but obviously, this craziness has me eating when I'm not supposed to do it. Like, you like my rambling? Thanks. I'm not following all the or eating that I'm expecting to do or whatever. Like, we started a weight loss challenge in February, and that's kind of put on hold and let it flow. And so what I decided to do is, or not what I decided to do. So we put it on hold just because we have to wait. And so even during the challenge, one of the things is that my weight wasn't changing. It was either going up or not coming down, or I'd come down, and then a couple of weeks later, it'd be right back up again where I started. And so that part there has been a little bit more challenging. And so since then, I have definitely not been, I'm not eating the way that I'm supposed to, et cetera, all that other stuff. But one of the things that I thought that was really cool is that I was watching the interview series that I have. So Monday Whispers Chat, and only because I was actually getting them uploaded onto the website, because I've been doing lots of work on the website. And so I got them uploaded onto the website, and one of the things that I have noticed is that my double chin was like, maybe not that much, but like I had a double chin thing happening, and I still have a double chin. It's still there, but I also have like pretty healthy jowls. And even when I'm like super skinny, I still have healthy jowls. And so, but one of the things that I notice is that the contour of my face is much slimmer. So even though the scale is not telling me anything different, something that I'm doing is obviously working, even though I'm eating some things that I probably shouldn't, not probably, I definitely shouldn't be eating potato chips. But that's one of the things that because it's just easy to grab. So when Sheldon went to do groceries the other day, and grabbed some groceries, what I did was I got him to grab some healthier snacks. Yepers. Up and down. Can we start over? Weight is terrible. Well, we're going to start where we're going to do 6 weeks, because it was, we did the first 6 weeks before we had to call it quits. And so we'll actually just continue on. So it'll be, instead of 12 weeks, it'll be, and technically it was still 12 weeks, but we'll see. And maybe everybody else will want to do 12, start over again. I have no idea, but we'll kind of leave that with the group and see where things are at. But at this point, we have 6 weeks left when we're able to get started again. So I'm hoping to be able to get down to where I started at the beginning of February, so that I can actually have a better chance. So anyway, so that's been my rambling. So that's my rambling for today. And so, like I said, don't know if I'm going to be doing this every day or not, but this is what I'm going to be doing. But this is the image. I love this deck. So this deck is notes from the universe, and it's always signed by the universe. So it's actually really cool. But each one of the images on this deck has, or each one of the cards on the deck has a different image. So, so typically when you get a deck, they're all the same on the back. And then you get the messages on the other side. But in this case, you've got all the images. And then this one here, for example, so the one that I'm using, the one that I pulled today, has the image, but then on the back of it has the same image down on the bottom. So the image is just bigger. And so the message from the universe gave us for today is, the trick with spending money lies in knowing with every fiber of your being that it will return. So it must. As if on wings, the universe. So, and what kind of comes to me when I'm talking, when I share that one, or like when I read that one, is like the image that I get out of that one is like a boomerang, right? So like they always talk about the boomerang coming back around. Anybody have scissors? I'm like so ready to like chop it all off, but I'm trying not to, because the last time I did that, it was like pretty dangerous. But I definitely need to do something with these eyebrows. But anyway, so it's like a boomerang, right? So like that's the image that I get, is that what goes around comes around. And one of the things that I saw recently is, and I saw it a couple of times, and I didn't share it because it's attached to a different link. So I like the image of it, but then when you click on the link, it takes you to, and I don't even remember what it takes you to, but it takes you to something else. And it wasn't something that I necessarily wanted to share or promote. So beautiful. Giving and receiving are the same. Absolutely. And membership. What about the membership? I don't know what that means, membership. So I know what membership means. I just don't know what you mean by membership. So and I lost my train of thought. I told you I'm seriously scatterbrained today. So, which is exactly what it is that's been happening for me, is I start and then it disappears. It's like, what was I doing again? So I don't know how many times that I would start something and then I'd go off and do something else. And poor Sheldon, who was actually waiting for me to like do something. And so it was like, yeah, no, don't know. Don't know. I have no clue. But that's it. Membership. That's it. It's like a jigsaw puzzle between Lonnie and I. We seriously have some challenges when we are typewriting messages. Giving as a receiving from you. Giving as a receiving from you. Don't know. I still don't get it. But seriously, Lonnie and I, so we start off with like texting messages back and forth. And then it's like, okay, Lonnie, so I have no clue what it is that you're trying to say, and vice versa. So she does that. But when I'm on a live, yeah, monkey mind, except for that my monkey mind, so it's not that I've got like anxiety brain. So it's not that, it's just today my brain is just scattered. So like being able to concentrate on something is like major ADHD brain is actually like more of what it is than it is today. But actually I just thought of that. So told you. But one of the things is that I didn't sleep very much last night. For whatever reason, I was just full of energy. So I actually checked to see where the moon cycle was because I thought, well, maybe that's where my scatterbrain is. And it's not. It has nothing to do with the moon today. So I'm like, okay. So, because we're in the first quarter and we are in a Leo moon, unless we have shifted already to the, actually, I don't even know what time that we were shifting to a void moon, but let me check. Oh, we are in a void moon right now. But the scatterbrain was started long before we started the void moon, started at 12:04 today, Eastern. So, but yeah, so it's not that either. So I have no idea. So, but I really honestly thought that possibly that it might be the moon cycle, but it's not the moon cycle. I don't know what it is, but I didn't sleep well last night. So, and not that I didn't sleep well as in like I had an anxious mind or that I was having difficulty sleeping. It was just full of energy. I was up at 4ish. I think I went to bed around 4ish. Like, so it was like, okay, why can't I just go to sleep? And I wasn't tired, and I wasn't, and even when I woke up this morning, I slept for 3 hours, and roughly about 3 hours. It might be a little bit longer, it might be a little bit less. But then I woke up, and it was like, okay, I'm wide awake. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. And I needed to get up anyway, so that part there is not a big deal, except for that last night. It was like, oh, why can't I go to sleep? So yeah, so seriously. So my first episode of Ramblings of a Crazy Person is definitely that of a crazy person, because like my brain is just all over the place today. So sometimes it might make sense, sometimes it might not. Hi, Donna. You see Donna? Donna who? I'm going to see. Oh, hey, Donna. That's who it was. Yeah, I didn't turn on the on that one. So, yeah. So actually, that's what I started to say about the gift basket thing. Is the idea somewhat came from Donna. And so Donna was actually trying to figure out something in terms of fundraising and that kind of thing. And so I didn't do a fundraising thing. We just decided you like crazy. And so we just decided to do the draw or do the bidding, and so it's the auction. So Brooke had thought maybe doing like multiple items for auction, and we decided that no, we're going to do just one great big huge thing for auction. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. But it is a beautiful package, and Brooke did an amazing job at wrapping it up. And so I'm going to be going live at 5 p.m. tonight, and but on the Bridging the Gap Wellness page, the Wellness Center page. And so because on Fridays at 5 o'clock, I feature something. And so I just thought that it was actually kind of cool that we started the auction today, and we're finishing the auction next Friday at 5, and it just happened that way because we just wanted to make sure that it was actually people can pick it up before, unless people aren't local. But if people were actually local and wanted to be able to pick it up for Mother's Day, that they would actually be able to grab it on the Saturday. So that's our goal. And so I just thought, oh, cool, 5 o'clock. And I picked 5 o'clock because we picked 5 o'clock because the shop was closed at 5. And so, and then I jump on and do Feature Friday. And so we're going to feature the auction is what we're going to be doing. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to be jumping off here and going back on live around 5 there. But then on next Friday, I'm also going to be sharing about the auction, likely about the auction, I would suspect, at least being able to name whoever it is. The other thing that Brooke and I are doing tomorrow is we're going to be doing another online shopping, another virtual shopping day. And so we did 4 hours the very first time, which was probably about a month ago, and might be a little bit less than that. But when we did that virtual shopping day, it was 4 hours, and it was like way too long for our virtual shopping. And Brooke and I were exhausted by the time the 4 hours were done. And so we're only doing a couple of hours, and a lot of things that we're going to be doing tomorrow is focusing on some ideas for Mother's Day. So definitely some candles, because those are like really, really great ideas. And so I'm going to help Brooke with that tomorrow. And she's doing really well in terms of being able to jump on live. So I'm pretty proud of her. So I wanted your small business to get some gratitude and support and some others in our community. So it's a win-win. So yeah, so she was going to do, like I said, she had some ideas in terms of fundraising, but that wasn't the, at the time, and still at this time, isn't something that I can actually kind of wrap my brain around. And so right now it's just trying to stay afloat and try doing the things that I need to do this way. And, but it was something we definitely wanted to do a gift basket for Mother's Day. So anyway, I'm going to chat with you guys later, and I won't be rambling on the other page. So I'm going to be featuring our basket. And so that's what I'm going to be doing on the other page, because on the Wellness Center, that's obviously different programs as well as my own, but different programs that are different programs or services or businesses that are in the center, so that are actually in the physical building. And whereas this one here is that I can be all over the place, so all over the world. So anyway, I will chat later. Bye for now. See ya. Thanks, guys.